Hey guys, what's going on? Michael right here. I'm just making this quick little video to give you guys a little review of this website right here called Buzzoid. Okay, it's a site right here where you can buy Instagram followers, Instagram likes, and Instagram views. So as you can see, these guys actually got the whole package right here. And I'm just making this video to kind of like let you guys know whether or not it's actually worth it to buy any of the services right here, or if it's a complete waste of money. Okay, let's just, before we get into it, and by the way, I tried the service. By the way, this is my account right here. If you want to follow me, go ahead at Michael Go Hard right here. I've got 80.8k followers right here. You can go ahead and follow me. Would be very nice. But before I let you guys know if it worked or whatnot, let's just go through the whole thing they got to offer right here. So obviously, we're just going to click buy followers, and then we can see what they would cost. Okay, now, so what you guys have to understand is, as you can see right here, you can see those prices right here, they're very, very low. Okay, so they're pretty much just charging 13 bucks for 1,000 followers. Okay, and they're only charging like 60 bucks for, like, 10,000 followers. Okay, so what I want you guys to know, even though they're saying those are real active followers, you guys have to understand those are not real people. Meaning they might be real people, but all of those people that you're buying right here to follow you, they're in some sort of network, or they're inactive accounts, or they, maybe just bot accounts. I want you guys to know they're not real people, because I tested it out, and there's a bunch of like empty profiles that will follow you and all types of stuff. So now just imagine if you could actually buy 1,000 followers for like 12 bucks. Like, if they were like real and highly targeted followers, like that would be insane, right? Like you could just buy 100k followers, for like 1,000 bucks, and you would become famous overnight, right? Obviously, that's not going to work, right? Let me tell you what these followers are actually worth buying for, okay? By the way, they do work. So this site right here, I will let you, and it's going to be a short video. I'm going to be 100% straightforward right here, okay? All of these services right here, and I tested them all of them work, okay? So if you actually buy 1,000 followers, you will end up getting 1,000 followers. It's just, they're not like super real active followers who are actually liking your stuff and engaging with them. Let me tell you what this is all about, okay? All of these followers that you're buying on the site, they're all for social proof. That's what it's called, okay? Social proof. You can Google that. You can check it out. That's a psychological concept, which pretty much just means if you got a bunch of followers, like if you got a bunch of followers on Instagram, say you got 100K or 10K followers or whatever, and you're engaging with people and they're checking you out, they're more likely to follow you, or if they just simply discover you, they're more likely to follow you simply because you already got a bunch of followers, right? You have to ask yourself, who would you rather follow, right? Someone who has 100 followers, or someone who has the exact same account, is the exact same type of person, but with 10,000 followers. You will be 100% more inclined to actually follow the person with 10,000 followers because they just look bigger. That's just how our brains work. If you want to use the service and buy something, you can actually do this, but remember, it is just for social proof. You will not get real followers or real likes with any of these types of services right here. You will only get followers for social proof, okay? Now, what do you do when you got some social proof? Like, let's say you went ahead and you bought a few followers. Now you have to actually make people see your profile, okay? And the best way to do this is by using a method called mass story viewing, okay? So now let's just imagine you managed to, let's just say you bought 10K followers, and now you got 10K followers on your profile. Now, how do you get eyeballs? Now, how do you get eyeballs on your Instagram account, right? You want to use a method which is called the mass story viewing method, okay? And how that works is you can use another service to do that. The mass story viewing method is made possible by a tool that I also found right here called WolfGrowth.com, okay? So WolfGrowth is pretty much a mass story viewer tool, or better say a mass story engager tool, because you can also mass like stories and stuff like that. Okay. What it basically also does is like it has a bunch of other features like scheduling, posts and reels and posting stories. And what that tool does is it allows you to view tens of thousands of highly targeted Instagram stories every single day. And you can even use the mass story liker tool to like these stories. Okay. So now imagine how many eyeballs you get on your Instagram account every single day. And I do this and I run the software every single day for my account, and I get a bunch of people every single day coming to my account. And that works. That works very well. Okay, that's an Instagram mass story viewing tool called WolfGrowth.com. I will log in a second and show you exactly how this works. Okay, it's so much better than like buying thousands or tens of thousands of followers and spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars pretty much just for social proof followers that are not engaging with you, that are not buying your products or do anything like that. They're just basically sitting there and looking good. Okay. But now what you want to do is, once you bought those followers, which you don't have to do that, by the way, but if you did it and you're watching this video because you searched for Buzzoid because you wanted to buy followers, right? But I'm telling you right now, if you do that, you can, but then at least go ahead and get some eyeballs on your content on your Instagram account by getting like a mass story viewing tool. Okay. The way this works, guys, is, so if you're logging into like wolfgrowth.com, for example, you can pretty much see the accounts that you added right here. As you can see, I got my account added, 8,800 followers. I've got another account right here, but I'm blurred out because it's a different niche account. All you got to do now, as you can see right here, you got a bunch of like options like scheduled posts, calendar, captions, all types of stuff, mass DMing, stuff like that. But what you want to do is you want to scroll down to the Mass Story Engager Pro tool, and there you can see your accounts again. And if you click on them, you will see the settings. And there you can see that you can punch in a bunch of targets, a bunch of usernames that are in your niche, right? So for example, me, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm CEO right here, and I want people to check me out, right? I want people to check me out, check out my videos, check out my links right here, go to my YouTube and stuff like that. What I want to do right here is I want to target accounts that are in my niche. So people that are following and engaging with those types of accounts are actually checking out my profile, and best case scenario, they're going to follow me, right? So all you want to do is you want to add like 30, 40, 50 targets right here, right? Just punch them in here, and then you want to go down and check. You go to the story actions tab right here and check view stories and like stories. Okay, you got to check those two. Make sure you're right here. It's set once every 30 days. So that means you only like the story of one person every 30 days, because otherwise, if you like it like every single day, like, the same person's story, if you like it every day, that is bad, because that's, considered spammy and stuff like that, right? Now, after that, you simply want to go and click active, click save, and then you can go to the activity log, and you can pretty much see, how many stories you're viewing, how many likes you're doing every single day with the software. You can even see more right here in the stats tab. You can pretty much see the analytics for every single day. As you can see right here, let's just pick one example right here on the 19th of January right here. As you can see, we viewed over 10,000, almost 11,000 stories. As you can see, mass looking. That's story viewing, by the way. And we liked almost 2,000 stories. Now, imagine liking 2,000 stories. Let's say you view 11,000 stories, 11,000 stories viewed, and you like 2,000 stories, right? That's pretty much 13,000 engagements right here that you're performing on a daily basis, right? So those are 13,000 people that could potentially check out your account. Now, obviously, not all of them are going to check you out, but a bunch of them will. And the thing is with my account, as you can see right here, I made my last post like in like 5 years ago, like 4.5 years ago already. Just posted this like AI stuff just for the sake of it. But usually I don't even post. Like, it's pretty much like almost like an inactive account. Just put a link right there so people can check me out. But with the Mass Story Viewer Pro tool, I still get a bunch of like traffic to that account, and every single day I get like almost like 100 followers and whatnot, right? Now imagine you do this with like an active account, with like an account that's actually active and that posts high quality stuff, high quality reels. Like, I have not even posted one single reel ever. Like, but reels are very important. They're the most engaging thing right now on Instagram, right? So yeah, just imagine if you do this with your own account that you want to push, that you want to get out there. And it doesn't really matter what you do, if you have a business or if you are some sort of like musician, artist, or whatever you are, actor, whatever you are, it's going to work, because you're viewing tens of thousands of stories every single day. It's called the mass story viewing method, okay? That is how it's called, and that is how it works, and it does work very well. That's pretty much it. There's nothing more to it, really. You can use a site, like Buzzoid, whatever, to get some followers or social proof. Otherwise, it's not really recommended to buy a lot of followers on those types of sites or a lot of likes, because, it's just not really worth it, because those are kind of like, they're not real people anyways. They're not targeted people anyways, so it doesn't really matter how many you buy or not buy. If I were you, I would just go ahead, and buy like, maybe like 2,000. If you're just starting out right now, obviously it depends on how many followers you have right now already, but if you're just starting out, I would just say buy 2,500 for like $30 or even like 1,000. And then just go ahead, go to WolfGrowth, get your subscription going, and just do the mass story viewing every single day. Do it every single day, okay? And that way you will get a bunch of eyeballs to your content, and people will follow you because they already see you got a bunch of followers, and they will notice the social proof, and they will click the follow button right away, okay? So yeah, that's pretty much my whole review of Buzzoid, and also showing you the alternative called wolfgrowth.com. So yeah, if you like the video, be sure to like, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next one.